day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just...
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright, race fans, you want it, we got it. It is Daytona time tonight, Friday night racing, money series here. Ford Entertainment Group PC, that's right. Carnage is about to happen, mayhem's about to ensue. These guys are about to wreck it, slam it, bam it, knock everything in the ground. Qualifying's underway right now. Brian is the man up front. Can't say his last name, I think it's Bonchi. Brian Bonchi. That's right. Anyways. How y'all doing out there on this Friday night? Y'all cranked up, ready to go? Hope so. I'm ready to go. It's going to be an awesome race. You know, if you've been watching the last couple of weeks, know that these guys, man, they go all out. What's up? Hey, Rebecca. That's what my wife's name is, Rebecca. There's a Rebecca out in the chat. I guess you're pulling for Hunter Smith, right? Is that who you're pulling for? Who you pulling for out there? Who's your favorite driver? I'm going to say it's Smith because your last name is Rebecca Smith, which is kind of funny. I think we had this conversation before. This actually was my wife's name when I met her, Rebecca Smith. But now she's Rebecca White. So, hey, there you go, figure. I tell you what, short world. What's up, Jeff? BB. What's happening, man? Qualifying. About to close down. That's right. Keep going. Got these guys on a 2.5 mile super speedway. And if you've seen the last several laps of these races, they go crazy. Hunter Smith. That's why I thought is out there pulling for Hunter. Yep. Well, let's see where he's hanging out at. He is right now. And he's starting ninth. So, but I've always said this. Qualifying, not the most thing in the world. I know it's what's up, Duck Duck? Duck Duck out there, man. Ducky Duck. Alright, here we go. We're getting set. That's your boy. Alright, Hunter Smith. Yeah, today I gotta give a shout out mine. It just means I'm getting old. He got his license today, so everybody stay off the road. If you're in North Carolina, that is. Alright, so I mean, I'm just letting y'all know, heads up, get out the way. He's probably he driving. He drives probably about as bad as these guys are going to drive tonight on the final lap. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Carnage will ensue. You never know. At least he's got mama's car. He ain't getting near daddy's truck, so we good. Anyways. All right, Jeff Mert, man, up top. We're getting set to go racing. Here we go. Rid them up. All right. Carnage and NC. That's right, Duck Duck. Carnage and NC. Never know. Let's see what we got. Merc up front here. Jeff Mert. Now, we've always talked about qualifying. In these races, qualifying really is not the be-all, end-all. Because we're going to see guys come from the back to the front. We're going to see all kinds of action here. Everybody have a good 4th of July. This past week, I know some people, man, have probably 3-day weekend and so forth. Matthew Baker, man, up front here too. Jason Main's out there. Got a good field here tonight. 44 drivers, man. I tell you what, I understood why the ones want to start in the pits. Crazy. All right, here we go. I go on vacation on the 4th. Hey, hot dogs. All right, pace car, lights off. Now, last week we had a pretty good race. These guys, man, had some good pit strategies, and came down to actually a fairly good ending, but like anything, was sideways. Who we got up front here? Brian, the man. Right there in 3rd. Josh Van Westen. Got about 3 names. Pick one. Sounds like one of those vampire slayers. Some guys you'd call back in the day. Who we calling to get rid of? Dracula. Van Westen. Alex Coffey. I know him. Whoa. Well, I wonder if Mom's out there. Kelly. Because Alex races on the, well, he was racing on the Monday nights. He's up here in the money racing now. Boy. Green flag. We're racing Daytona. All right, to come across the line, complete lap number 1. Baker's the man leading. Jeff's right there on his tailgate, though. Got Brian hanging on to the backside here, so let you listen to these trucks. They came around lap 1, just storming. That's right, Jeff, man. Money Series race tonight. Look at the sparks fly. A lot of good drivers out there, too. See, we got a good bunch here, but up front, they're still tackling it 2 by 2. You got a slew of machines up high and a slew of machines down low. All a matter of what you're going to do. All right. Bully says, Steven, go Nash. That's right, Nash Billa. Where's he at? Let's see where he's at right now. Was up? Oh, he's right here. Here you go. That showed me the money. He's a Suns fan. Basketball. Right now, these guys look pretty patient, doing it out side by side. Remember last week, they all went kind of single file for a little while. Know where you can go in these trucks, though. Uh-oh, start off the track. Michael. What happened to him? Back here by himself. Quite sure. Him and the green truck back here getting each other. And yeah. That boom. Amazing, that didn't cause a caution. Huh. Yep. Michael Lester. Now he wants. They're still side by side. Heath Hackney out here. Go. Heath. Bumping just a little bit. Go. All right. Still digging. There's some nice looking trucks out here too, by the way. Got Justin hanging on in the back here, so everybody kind of side by side, dueling it out. Being patient. This man up front here, Matthew Baker. Now, he would love to get his partner up here, Maines. And is Lee here tonight? Lee was here last week, but he wasn't here tonight. Nope, he's not here tonight. Well, yeah, you got to have some smooth racing. Well, the biggest thing is you got to be there at the end. There's Coffee. Hopefully he doesn't have a run-in with the wall. Normally he likes hitting the wall. All right, Honeycutt. Looking sophisticated with an hat on. I think he's in a Home Depot machine tonight. Is that even a Home Depot? Hang on. Let's see if we can't get a close-up on it. Can get a by. Oh, no, he's in the FTR machine. Okay. Nice looking truck. Very nice looking truck. Again, battle for the lead. Matt's under pressure. He's got looks like Jeff. Actually, that's John Van Man up there. Yeah, someone say coffee. Coffee, yeah, get some coffee. Coffee wake you up. Oh, a little wiggly up front, though. Hang on to it. Don't wreck. Oh, Van Man done lost his dancing partner. There's Jason Maines. Heath Hackney. I know Hackney, he's a fast driver. You better watch out for him. Man knows how to get it done. All right, well, Hackney right now hanging on to it. Hunter Smith, he's in that throwback machine. Number 43. Yeah, it's raining outside, folks. Okay. All right. All right. Hunter Smith hanging on to ninth right now. A little bit of side-by-side dueling. I don't see any guys up here, man, kind of keeping a little straight. And look who's out front. How did he get up there? How in the world did Haynes get up there? I mean, talk about pushing. Wow. That's going to fall them back just a little bit. They're going to go side by side duking it out at that top lane. Let's go a little further back here. To the back, see what's happening. Austin Jackson. Sounds like a country music singer. He's got the Wonder Bread machine. I'm in a loaf of bread. I'm out here driving my truck. I'm in a loaf of bread. I'm out here driving my truck. There you go. That's about the best country song I'm going to get for you. A little further on back, got William Scott. Kenneth McCullen back here in this backpack, which we're used to seeing him do that a lot. Christopher Carter, another one. He's off on the pace way back here in the back, but don't worry about it. He'll get up there. Stephen Haynes back here with him. Kind of like the third pack way back in the back here. Richard Gray hanging on about 28th spot. Get back in line there. Driving like he's got an Ultra Michelob truck. Might have had a few too many. Driving about like he's got it. Aaron Roth. Out. 23rd. All these guys up here. Jay Roberts and Company, look out. Well, they're getting all kind of itchy. Back and forth. Never know what's going to happen. It stops. This has become the normal style pit stop for Jason Maines, Baker and Company. They like making these early style pit stops, so that way they only have to do maybe a couple. You can go about 20 laps here, though, on pits. But these guys love doing early style pit stops. Kind of a strategy of theirs that they got going on. There we go. All right. Back at it again. All Striker up front. David Striker, that is. Out to my 7-month-old grandson, Hunter's son, Evan Halen. Coolest name ever. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Like Striker might have went to the pits. We'll give a shout out to him. How you go? 7 months. That's awesome. Well, these guys been duking it out. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on to it up front there, Dylan. Dylan got that truck all kind of almost sideways. Wow. That was close. That was close to being a wreck. I don't know what in the world these guys are trying to do up here. Maybe just pick a lane. Home Depot machine right there. What number is he? 711. Well, somebody better call 911 for the 711 car. That's right. Congrats on the grandson. All right, lap truck, get out the way. Home Depot, man, might need some home improvement, car improvement anyways, when this thing's done. Got a lot of gap. Makes that drafting a little bit dangerous right now. Hackney up front. I don't know, Coffee going to the front side here. Pit stops. Major pit stop. Probably gonna come down and get some fuel. Tires really don't matter too much here. Really wouldn't get tires unless you just absolutely wanted them. Maybe 2 tires. Might get 2 tires. Might be 8. Got your 3-week-old one, okay. Emily Jane Smith. Okay. Go. The whole family. Tell them all to watch. Well, pretty much half the field's made their pit stops. Seems like they're making them real early. Kind of a usual, and it all started with this group right here. Baker Maines, Merck and Company. Guys all made their pit stops way early, and they like doing that. What is left, who has not made a pit stop, top 14, and check out that Marine. That's nice. Ron Holmes. Nice machine. A nice paint job. Dad Ross, he won the other week. Brian Kaiser. So they've yet to make their pit stops. The top 7 here. Sorry about that, folks. I was talking to my wife. Stephen Page back here in 3rd. John Mulholland up in 4th. Alvin Carter there in 5th. Chris Carter 6th. Ron Holmes back in 7th. So that's your top guys right now who have yet to make a pit stop. Probably going to cycle. Once they make their pit stop, it's going to cycle right back around Matthew Baker, Jason Maines and Company. Chad Ross won a race a couple weeks ago. A wild one. I'm going to come back to these guys right here. One thing that green flag stops do is it splits the field up. There's 10 seconds between this group, between here and here, which is the second pack. I'm going to take a caution so you can see the second pack right now. They're racing it up a little bit. Got Coffee, Hackney, Roberts and Company right there along with it. Looking strong. Coming across. Oh, top 7 on pit road already. Like I said, that's going to bring these guys now up to front. Okay, you got the top guys here. That's Baker Maines, Merck, Rombilla, Honeycutt, and Coffee way back here in the back. They're about 10.9 seconds back. So these guys need to get in line and see what they need to do if they can run down. Kind of look at time-wise between Coffee and Honeycutt. The last lap, 48.73 to 48.47. So they're running about dead even, but they're running a little bit off. Not gaining, maybe losing just a little bit. These boys, man, are definitely packing it in right now. Not a lot to talk about. Yes, I'm eating watermelon. Gotta have some watermelon. Who likes watermelon? Look out, here comes Hunter Smith. He's got Wranglers and DeWalt right there with him. That's a good set of looking paint jobs on trucks. That's a good freight train they got going on back here. It's what they need. They need a hookup back here. Stay in line. Not these guys up front here. Look, they got perfect draft going on. Right along inside one of them here. Boom, there we go. Right along here. You see how close they are? The bad thing I hate about being on the inside, look right there. When you're close, you can't see that line. Good right there because he moved up a little bit. Normally, if he would have moved down, see right there, you can't see that line. You end up going on the apron. And guess what? Boom. Wreck. That's your top guys. These are your back here for the second pack. Showing you how close they are together. Not too bad. A lot of good racing going on right now. On a 2x2. This is a second pack back here. I guess they figure they're not going to make up much ground. They're running about dead even with what the guys up front are. Not making up any ground, not really losing. But then you got this pack, and then you go a little further on back. See, got to go on back to Chad Ross here, in 21st position. He's about another 10 seconds on back. Then you go back a little further, a little bit another little pack going on. And you got this pack going on back here, so you got like little packs happening all throughout the field. A lot of guys lapped down right now too. That's bad. What's up, Joe? What's going on, man? Right now it's all about Baker. Caution out. Oh, what do we got? Von Western. Oh, and it happened back here in the second pack. They're back here 3 wide. Let's see what happens. Somebody got nervous. Yep. And wrecked. Oh, caught some trucks. Caution out. Job by JBL guy says, man, look, you gonna go, you gonna stop. All right, well, caution of the night. Mayhem on the track. Well, you know what this does? It stacks up the field again. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's see if we can't get somebody to talk to. Down here at the bottom. Got Discord. Same guys a lot. Talk to Chad. Chad up here. Ah. Wait till he goes on pit road. There's a big one. Don't want to mess him up on pit road. Okay, so he just went right through pit road. Right. Chad, you want the boost got copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, I tell you what, you won a couple weeks ago. How's the truck feeling tonight?
Feeling good so far. Just trying to keep it clean there till the end.
Oh, yeah, that's the number one thing about these tracks here, I tell you. Well, how do you feel about this caution? Because I don't know what kind of pit strategy you're on, but does this kind of mess you up a little bit?
No, this helps us out. We had kind of fallen back away from the leaders a little more than we wanted to, so I'm glad to get bunched back up again. But we only bunched up too much and then end up in a wad, so got to be careful right here.
I'll tell you what, good luck out there.
Thanks, buddy.
Right, there we go, man. That's Chad Ross. Yeah, Rebecca, that's the big one. There's a little mini big one, wasn't the big one. Take my headphones back off because I can't hear what I'm hearing. Well, I tell you what, it's been a good race so far tonight here. Ford Entertainment Group. Right, Friday night, SuperSpeedway Series. Money races. We got a lot of money on the line. Let you know. Last call for the early. Oh, must be the late race he's got. Oh yeah, that's the late. Let's go to the other one. Here we go. All right, 300 to the winner, 250 to the second, 125 third, 100 to fourth and fifth, and then 25 for sixth on 10th. Man, I tell you what, woo, gonna be a good one. And we got a second race too. If you're out there and you're racing, you want to race, didn't make it in this one. Late race tonight, folks. Definitely check it out. I've always got some racing going on somewhere. All right, lights off, pace car. What up, Chris? Chris Harvey. What's going on, man? Pace car's in, we're going back green. First caution of the night here. That's typical. Late track racing. Barber and Baker and Company. Should have said Barber, but Baker and Company. Up front, here we go. Green flag. Racing back in Daytona style. Ooh, Bombella making a wild move right there. Guess he felt like he had to because he had to get right in line. I don't blame him. Harvey. Get out here and race, man. Anybody out there wanting to race the late race? Come on out. Go steal the wheel away from Hunter there, Rebecca, and tell him you want to race in the late race, all right? Look at Bombilla. Nash trying to bring the top side to life. He should have probably stayed on the bottom. That'd have been a better bet. Ain't a betting man too much, but there you go. Right, go, man, out there. Dog burn, watching us all. Here comes Nash, bringing it to life up front. It's a 2x2 race, door to door. But in order to get that high line going, you have got to have some help. You don't have help, I don't know what it is. Call somebody. I mean, you wish you could. Man, kick Hunter out his wheel and chair. Tell him, so look, I'm coming in there and racing. Drive over to his house or wherever he's at. Fly. Take a bus. Get it going. Got some fish. What? Jeff said he got some fish. He's out fishing. He got him a catfish. Right now, there ain't no fishing out here. Except for what these guys maybe want to put up on the line. Right now, it's old Nash trying to see if he can't get the high line rolling. You got Baker down the bottom. An hour away. Well, get your car now and you'll be there in time. Look, get the phone, put it on the little thing, watch YouTube while you're riding down the road. Listen to the race. And by the time you get to this house, you're going to hit the late one. There you go. If I had to pick another driver that's going to win, hey man, I'm going to pick the driver that finishes first on the last lap, Jeff. That count? Go Baker. I knew Baker mom had to pop up eventually. Well, he's been out front most of the race. He's in a battle right now. But he's got some good company up there. It is still side by side. The Brahma man up top with him. Got Maines, Hall, Barnes, Munoz. I hope I said it right. All right there. Nobody gonna eat no carp, man. Really? We steak eating guys, man. We want the moo cow. Go catch one of those. Then we'll talk. Baker out front. Got Mert right behind him. Fishing, hunting. Man, see, I don't like fishing. I would go hunting, but I ain't a big fisher. I wouldn't mind going boat riding now. I like the boat riding part. I don't know about fishing. Y'all keep the fish. I want to shoot stuff. And race fast cars. We go, Baker out front. He's getting pulled away. You see that high line, just can't get enough mustard to go. Truck's back there kind of squeezing in just a little bit. Let's see if everybody is packed up here. Yeah, you got it pretty good. You got to go back here to the second pack. Stephen Page and them, they're off the pace a little bit. Don't look what happened to them on the restart. They're about 4 or 5 seconds back. I like flounder and perch. I like flounder and perch. That's about all. Yeah, flounder. I'll eat some flounder now. I eat some flatfish. Out front, Baker still holding on to this one. Mert right there along with it. That's what you love, man. Friday nights we come out here, we get fast cars, money on the line, and break point carnage happening. We even get to talk about fish. Hey, they might start talking about golf eventually, which, hey, we already have one guy, man, in the chat out there in the Discord that talks about, man, that we're about as exciting as grass grows. There you go. What do you think, Jeff? Remember? Yeah, we're about as exciting as paint drying. That's what they say. Oh, boy, I tell you what, it's getting this heated up front, though. Woo, side drafting. You know, that could go wrong if you ain't careful. Real wrong. Largemouth bass. Catch and release. Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. Bill is still hanging that top line up there, though. Aaron Roth and company there looking strong, too. How's the fuel situation? Well, they've all made a green flag pit stop. We've had one caution. A little bit after that, they all came in for fuel, so it's really too early right now to kind of tell. They're going to have to make some pit stops. You know, technically you can go 20 laps here. 20 laps is about, I'm going to say, about as far as you want to stretch it. So you can go 20 laps. Most of these guys taking around about 18 laps. Oh, they could go one stop if they pulled it off. Well, I always get nervous when I see a lap truck. You know, guys want to get up there, and I understand you want to get a draft off of that, but no. The field's at 53. Okay, so. Yeah, okay. So it's a 53. Normally it's 55% fuel. So at 53%, yeah, that's going to change it up just a little bit. That means they might can only go 18 laps, 17 laps on fuel. Yeah, they're definitely going to have to. And then obviously, yeah, like what Jeff said, green, white, checkered, you got to throw that in the scenario. Woo! I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of money on the line. If this thing goes green, let's say, until lap. Well, the last lap, the guys pitted at lap 23. They're going to have to make it. Yeah, they got to make at least two more. Two more to be done. Going to have to make two. Going to have to make it all the way. They got Hunter Smith up there making moves. Dangerous move, too. Oh, hang on to it, Smith. That's what I thought. Yep, 3 wide, and it ain't going to work. Hang on to it. Boom! Hunter Smith into the wall. Oh, no. You know, we saw that one happening. Let's go back and watch it one more time. You see trucks behind them there. Look at that. Just carnage all behind them. Wow. Yeah. I thought Hunter was safe, and then no. Boom. Not today. Oh. Well, that wasn't good. Riding back here behind the Wonder Bread. He sees it happening in front. He's kind of slowing up. Is he going to make it slowed up in time? Yeah, wow, what a stop. He says, man, look, I ain't getting hit. That's smart. Stopped. Okay, well, we saw that happening. Three wide normally just doesn't work. I mean, it works, but it doesn't work all the time. I appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Everybody out there, hit those thumbs up. Hit the likes and shares. I know, man, old Jeff out there appreciate it. Be awesome. So let's see what we got. Pit stops. Here we go. They got brakes. Well, you would think they wouldn't. Everybody says you ain't getting no rent money like that. Yeah, he can get a fast fix. He can still get back up there. Can't make that mistake twice, though. I like Jay's out there. They got brakes. Well, yes and no. For the most part, yes, they do have brakes. Do they use them often? Not really. You see guys, man, just, well, I've only got one pedal and it sticks to the floor. Go figure. Couple trucks, like I say, you get a fast fix here tonight, so you're going to get it. You just hate to have to use it this early, because you never know when you might get into trouble again, and it might happen. We go. And I want to give a shout out to Ford Entertainment Group. If you're looking for a PC, folks, if you're looking for something out there, he specializes, Jeff does, mostly in sim racing PCs, and probably one of the largest sim racing PC providers out there. But he can build you any kind of beast that you want. If you play, you know, Fortnite, Call of Duty, you know, Grand Theft Auto, if that's your thing. Hey, if you like, you know, going ripping people's cars off, Minecraft, or you just want to play some solitaire, some dominoes, or your fishing game like y'all like out there. And hey, check him out. He can also hook you up with some sim refuel. Dogs back here agree, so definitely check out Ford Entertainment Group. It's FEGPC.net. It up there on the screen. All right, it's been a good race here. Like I said, if you want to race, check these guys out. He has a late race coming in tonight, too. So, maybe get all the mamas out there and y'all get on, knock the kids off of their sim rigs and tell them, say, look, mama racing time. All right, Jeff Merck going to be the man up here starting us off. Gonna take the high lane. Baker too. Everybody pitted. Still gonna have to make another pit stop though. Let's see the pit strategy here. Which there again, the over under on this thing going green is, you know, slim and none. But by the time we go green, it's going to be 40 to go. That's going to leave 40 to go. We've been 40 down, 40 to go. Base cars in, we're going green. So with that, if they can go about 18 laps, yeah, you're going to have to. Burke's way out there unless he drops down in front of him and Baker both. Well, you don't want to be that far out because watch this pack. They're going to come like a shotgun shell. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. Dude up there on the top side had a helper. He would be able to run down, but he doesn't have anybody. Here they go. Problem is, Maines has caught him before the high line got to him. He needed help. But you're going to have to pit. Say you do another 18 laps. Put you at 58. Yeah, even at 60, you're going to have to make another pit. You're not going to make it all the way. So this caution really messed it up. Another caution here. If we get another caution, these guys would like to see it at maybe at like lap 60. That would be the ideal time for a caution. Anything before that, and that caution really is going to mess up pit strategy. Because you still can't make it all the way. Keep that in mind. It's starting to become a strategy-style pit race here. When do you want to take your pit stop? Right now, it's all Merck out front. Baker there, Hall, Maines. 2 by 2 as they come to the line. That high line would have got settled right early. Merck and Baker would have been sitting ducks, but I don't know what the high lane was doing up there. They were playing, I guess. Back here in the back, you got Smith, along with Lewis and Scott. Those guys need to be patient because remember, they just used their fast fix. Don't want to get in trouble again. All these trucks storming around. Hey, the Budweiser truck. Check him out. Captain Budweiser. Not quite sure about this drafting everybody's got going on here. Not really textbook, and it's not really like in line doing much. They're just kind of all over the place. Free Willy is what they're trying to do up here. Willy-nilly. We'll say this. Looks good so far. That's Hall. He's trying to get that top side going, and there you can see the ground running with the... Here's old Von Weston. Remember, he got caught up in a wreck early on. Just watching some of these guys riding from the hood. Greg Lewis. Double in the ground. There's Nash. Brambilla. Right behind old Hunter Smith. Hunter's back up here in the hot seat again. Munoz, who we're riding with right now. Accepting donations for a PC. Alright, set up a GoFundMe. Check out Ford Entertainment Group. Alright, Justin Payout. I said it right. Joystick racing. Hey, if it works, use it. That's the way I say it, you know. Right now, they've actually been pretty straight so far. They haven't been all over the track like we normally used to seeing. These guys like, Well, you know, you come out there, Jeff, there's a guy actually on Twitch. He doesn't have any arms or legs. His name is Handy. Handi, I believe is what it is. But he actually races iRacing with that, you know, it loses a little arm, half of his arm, with a mouse. And that guy drives better than I've seen a lot of people drive with a wheel. Go to iRace on your phone. Hey, there you go. iRacing mobile. But yeah, the Handy guy, check him out on Twitch. It is amazing what he does. I don't know how he has it set up, but he'll sit there with the mouse, and I don't know how he does the throttle and all that. I guess he does it with the buttons. But he does road racing and everything, and man, I tell you what, it's amazing to watch him. And I'm sitting going, wow. So it can be done if hooked up right. I don't know. He's got to use probably some third-party app or something to do it. So. But that's just how computers and sim racing's come a long way. Boy, I tell you what, they're getting awful itchy right now. Coming up on this lap car. I always get nervous when they come up on lap machines. Yeah, that guy. He has no arms and no legs. Timothy Bull. Yeah, he has no arms, no legs. I mean, he has, like, you know, stubs, and we're under caution. Well, Hayes. What happened to him? See what happened to him. Oh, trucks in front of him got together. Then he just got punched in the back and sent to the moon. Oh, somebody ran the Kellogg's car over. Holy moly. Forgot to give him milk. Caution. Right. Weird caution. Yeah, Timothy, it's wild to watch. So it's just a testament of how technology has come along in the years. Yeah. It is. I mean, the guy, he, you know, persevered. But I'm going to tell you what. You hear these guys that are talking about, oh, joystick, this and that. I watch him, and I just sit back in amazement going, man, he drives better than I do, and I got a wheel and pedal and all. Wow. Probably drives better than Jeff does, too. So, hey, I'm just saying. I really never watched Jeff race, but, yeah. Jeff better stick to just building PCs. I'd like to give me one of them direct drive wheels. I'd love to get one eventually, but I don't really need it because I don't race that much. I got a wheel and pedal here, and I don't even use it. Go figure. And caution. This kind of like we talked about with the pit stops, it's still too early to do a pit stop. I mean, you're not going to benefit anything unless you're maybe way back in the back. But if you're up front, don't do it. He's still on there. He's still on. It's Handy is what his name is, but he is on there. I haven't seen him in a while, but wow, just talking about pit stops, and it looks like everybody up front's going to come in. So okay, quite sure on this strategy. I mean, you're still going to have to make another stop. There's no way you're making it 30 laps. Not happening. This joystick when they get the wheel. Hey, they can do that on the wheel too there, Baker Mom. They can do it there too. I mean, some of these guys, man, they can't keep a straight line even with a wheel. Still trying to find that one guy that one night, man. He looked like he was on some crack. That dude was nervous. Yeah, now I've seen that. I've seen actually, I think it's MPI made a paddle with the actuators. They don't click like the paddles. They actually, you're able to mash them in really strong. It's like the potentiometer is right there on it. It's basically a pedal, but you're just using your hand. So yeah, that's cool. You know, that I've heard of guys doing that a lot. Heard of that, which is it's kind of cool. That's awesome. I mean, like I say, technology's come such a long way. I can sit here and talk about sim racing equipment, you know. All right, it's Kyle Hall hanging in third, Merck out front with Baker. But yeah, it's just awesome. The sim racing equipment out there, technology's come a long way. Maine's still up here. Does pretty good on Friday nights, as long as you don't get caught up in any mess. See what we got. Who we got anyways. Y'all like the money races, definitely got to check out Ford Entertainment Group. Got the Discord. Go. Eddie Hall lives by me. Okay. I don't know if he's out here tonight. Is he out here tonight? Yeah, he's not out here tonight. Eddie Hawks. Yeah, I'll tell Eddie's out here tonight. He took a night off. It's okay. We got to talk to him one night, though. It was kind of cool. All right, lights off, pace car going back green. Be less than 50, or less than, well, we're going to be past the 50 lap mark. It's going to be about 29 to go. Been a good solid race. We've had some green flag pit stops. We've had a lot of good passing up front. A few wild cautions though tonight. Kind of weird ones. Wow, cool. Nice. Old Hawk, man. Good guy. Green flag, boy, I tell you, here you go. This is the two guys you don't want to get up front. You're going to if you want you to let them up front, it's hard to get them out of there. Baker, Maines, got Merck, Roberts, Hall, Smith, Barnes, ain't Barney, it's Barnes. Munoz, Coffee, Bombilla, that's the top 10. All right, side-by-side racing up front, 2x2. Door to door. Smith up there, he ain't scared. He said, I might have a fast fix, and I'm going to stick up here up front and see what I can do. I always talk about qualifying. I always talk about guys coming to the front. Kyle Hall 22 positions up, 21 now, but that's pretty impressive. Then Munoz up 13. Harry in the top 10 up 15, 16. Got Hall up 20. I mean, that's just impressive running. Maines up front running good. Baker along with him. Smith, he's still right there too. Kyler Hall. Alex Coffey. Surprised his mom ain't jumped out there, man. Kelly usually follows his races. Still got a little scrape on the side of that truck. He got in a bump up early on. I don't know if he's actually used his fast fix or not. He might not have. These guys still door to door. It's kind of nerve-wracking to be door to door like they are. Then a Yoda. Haven't fixed the Yoda screen yet. Need to. Can't ride along with him to see what it is. Riding with old Charles Barnes here. He got a picture. Hey, he's got a dirt machine. Oh, Barnes does some dirt racing. Man, nice. That's awesome. Oh, I had to sneeze, folks. Two by two coming out here to complete this lap. And Strong is going to be all Baker. Haynes with them. DJ Roberts holding on the top side there too. You got about 6, 7 machines high and about 7, 8 down low. Still everybody's kind of grouped up right now. Good professional style race. Chris Carter on with him. Kenneth McCullough. That's another guy you have to keep your eye on because he likes hanging out in the back. You'll watch again. Austin Jackson back here in the back part. Then that Wonderloaf machine. So we got everybody's kind of still packed up here in a huge pack. Got a lot of guys off. Who's that in the Alf? Is that an Alf? Is that Brian Terry? Get a close up of that truck. Ewalt. Oh, it's number 5 right behind him. Oh, really? All the trucks are not able to get the side view. But it is an Alf truck. Man. Go figure. There we go. Yeah, Alf. I eat cats. If you grew up in the 80s, know that show. Yes, really good racing so far. These guys have been patient. If we can't look at some of the paints out here, you got Baker up front, TJ right there. He's got the Mango Mayhem. Haynes. Well, that's Smith actually. Guys, man, jump around so much. We can get Maines for you. There's Maines into the apex. Mert. Munoz hanging up here. Kyler Hall. Coffee. Wheelhouse Industry. Barnes right there behind it. Terry. Ewalt Machine. Bombilla. And you got Vaughn Western. This little USMC machine he's got right there. And who's this one? This one is Ride Out. Autumn Coder. Hey, first female out here being the money in the money spot a couple weeks ago. So there you go. Harrison. Roth. Lewis. Banshee. Heath. Talking about him a minute ago. Scott. Chris Carter. Alvin Carter. Got Kenneth McCullough. Austin Jackson. Chad Ross, John Mulholland, Steve Page, Team 3, Marsh Jackson. Boom, man. We just, oh, caution. Wow. Let's go back here and see. As we just saw it right there. That, we saw it. Looks like he got on the apron. And when he got on the apron, boom. Truck just came out middle. Actually, oh, we got tagged in the back. Team 3 did. It went on the apron and it was just over from there. And oh, wow. Talk about just mere inches. Now, this is where the fuel strategy. Yeah, it was called Lucky. Yeah. So, the fuel issue's going to still be tight from this point. Got to come in and pit. But if it's at 53% fuel, you're not making it all the way. But is there going to be another caution? That's always the but that's got to come up, you know? Is there going to be another caution? I say there will be. Come on, we got one thumbs up, 38 people watching. Hit those thumbs up, folks. Helps us out. And if you don't, always hit the thumbs down, dislike. I still appreciate you coming by. This caution will not really help fuel all that much. Well, what you got to understand with the fuel is if it goes green, okay, if it goes green, I'm going to say they could go maybe 18, 19 laps. That's if they go green. Yes, they're going to be close. Now, under caution, you can save fuel and you're running at a lower RPM, et cetera, et cetera. So, I'm going to say for every caution lap, every caution lap is about or for maybe every 2 caution laps, it's about 1 lap of green flag. Let's say it that way, give or take. You know, I'm not exact. Thing about it is we know this race, if it goes green the entire way, they're going to have to pit again. No question. There's not going to be anybody out here, I would say, that can make it all the way on fuel. Now, throw a green-white checkered in, which extends the race. Right now, we got, what, 21 laps when I have, what, about 20 to go. Maybe 19. If we have a green-white checkered, that actually puts us right back into, that adds on another 3 laps. That's even more. Yeah. You can, now this right here is a strategy. I see what he's doing. Baker's doing. He's coming in to top off. Obviously, we're talking about this race going green. Let's just say it like that. The likelihood of this race going green, yeah, you're going to have to splash and dash it at the end. Yeah, I mean, there's no, at this point right now, there's nobody on this track that can make it all the way. If they do, if they went with the 55% fuel, which Jeff said he put 53, so I'm going to go with that. Normally it's 55. I would say, yeah, they could push it. But he said 53. So 53 it is. Let's see. See, but now his flyer, he said 53, but his flyer's saying 55. So I'm about as confused as anything out there too. So if it's 55% fuel, yes, they could go all the way. If it's 53%, no. That in a nutshell. Green, white, checkered though, and you got a problem. Either way, here we go. We're going back green. He did come in. Come in just to top it off. I still say he can't make it, which he's going to save fuel being in the back there. I'd like to see green to the end, but these are money races, Rebecca, and I'm going to tell you. We have seen some go without a green, white, checkered, but we haven't seen them go caution-free for like under 10 laps. Let's just say it that way. I mean, you got to look. It's 19 to go. Now's the time where you start saying, okay, what do I got to do to get to the front? Where do I want to be? Who do I want to work with? It's still way too early to be setting yourself up making moves, but you want to start thinking about, where do I want to be? Take, for instance, like here, Kenneth McCullough. See him way back in the back. He's up 24 positions already. He's starting to see, what is it going to take for me to get up front? What do I need to be at? Now, Baker and company back here, they need to feel that there's going to be a wreck. They want to be patient. They don't want to be part of that wreck. Right now up front, you can see these guys, and yeah, boy, they're bobbing and weaving. Scary. Barnes out front, top side here with it. Avoid the crash, that's right, at all costs. Smith's there with him. Man, looking good and right out. Terry. Trying to get a little bit of air on the nose of that car, on that truck. That's another thing you want to do, is you don't want to overheat your truck. See him step out right there. That might be a little bit too far to step out. Because, yeah, this is getting a little hairy up front here. Oh, boy. Watch out. Comes coffee, threading the needle. Hands on decaf. There's Kellogg's machine. See a lap down, though? A lap down. Yeah. Michael Haynes. He's a lap down. Remember earlier? They sent him flying. It is Michael's Lazy Lizard. Okay, so he's got a Kellogg's, but it's a Lazy Lizard. Well, I'm going to tell you what, they just made your lizard fly earlier. They slapped that lizard hard. Up front, here we go. Not what you want to see. You do not want to see these guys getting all three wide and messed up, and Smith is not in a place he wants. If I'm Hunter Smith, I'm getting down low, staying down low. I don't know if I want to stay up there. Remember, he has no fast fix. He makes another move like that, and he's going to wreck. Yeah. Smith. Yeah, overheat that radiator. You're right there, Tim. Smith has no more fast fixes, so right now he wants to be as patient as he can, but getting out there doing moves like that, he's going to cause a wreck. Going to get evicted. I'm going to say it earlier, rent money don't come that way. 3 wide to the outside. Here we go. This is not what you want to have. Oh boy, you don't want to be the meat in the sandwich. That's where Smith's at. There it goes. Boom. Truck right behind them. Flashed out. Really? I mean, we stayed green? What? Okay, let's wind that back. I know usually I don't rewind it back like this, but I do not know how in the world that did not cause a caution. iRacing done lost their mind. You see the trucks back here flying all over the place. Caution should have flew. Well, that truck blinks out. And Smith gets involved. He's up there getting beat around like a dead tomato. And the 10 truck off the track, hard into the wall. Boom! You see that smack. Now we're in the caution. Wait a minute. Okay, so we went into caution. I'm gonna say I don't know why the caution flew, but it flew late. So now everybody's gonna come on pit road. All the pit talk is done. Yeah, they beat him like a pinata. Ah. Well, you know, if I'm Smith, like I said, you got to be patient, and you don't want to push that envelope. Now he's got a hurt truck. Everybody's going to have to come on pit road. There's going to be no question with that. If somebody stays out, I don't know why they're staying out. And now he's got damage that he's going to probably have to fix a little of. Tough one. Got a lot of side damage. Or use this fast fix. Not quite sure why these guys are staying out. They're not making it all the way. Colin and company right here. Yeah. Okay. Baker. In out. Oof. Hey. I mean, and if he's saving fuel, yeah, he is. He's cutting it off, but I don't know. This is going to be close for him. Wow. I mean, they're banking on this thing. And this caution will help them. But a green-white checker might not help them. There's money on the line. You got to gamble. Got to gamble. Here we go. About that time. Lights off on the pace car. Getting set to go back, green flag. Who's it going to be? Who's going to walk out of here with all the money tonight? He did pit twice to one stop. The cautions help. I'm just concerned with the green-white checker. And one, maybe not too bad, but two's going to be, I think, an issue. I don't know. I mean, hey, you got to go for the money. Obviously, like I said, these caution laps help. You get to save so much fuel. Back in the field, up in the back here a little bit. Flag. We're gone. Well, now it's pretty much every man for themselves. And lady. Let's see. Autumn back here looking good. 21st. Truck's clean. Well, now you're going to start seeing these guys jockeying around, trying to figure out where they want to go. 3 wide, 2 wide. You see them back there in the back. They're all over the place, too. Wow. This pack right here is where it made me nervous. Baker's still up front, and he's got the good guy behind him. Haynes. Up top, though. I'm staying on the inside, and that's just where I'm going to be glued to. I'm going to stay wherever it takes me. These guys just trying to, jump around, see what they can get. Go the entire distance, we're good to go. Door to door. Little Kenny McCullen up 34 positions. Look at this. I told you that guy, he's a sleeper. He sits in the back there, hangs out, takes a nap. Into the race, he wakes up. Well, he's got a good guy right there in Maines, but then you got to look out for dudes like this up top. Here comes Coffee on the wall. They love each other. Wheel, jewelry, and loan. Yo, we'll you some jewelry. Well, close quartered right now, 3 wide. Here comes Alex to the top side. He's got no help. He can get some side draft for just a little bit. He's going to bring the 24 machine with him. It's still a 2x2 race. McCullen, Baker, Maines trying to bring that high line to life. Not working. Well, it is now. Look at the drive. Top side, man. Here comes Coffee. This is where it gets really nerve-wracking. 8 to go. What's up, Doc? What's going on, man? 8 to go to the line. Baker's got it. Whoa. 7 to go right now. Well, I tell you what, you feel it. Starting to get, man, high temperature here. Daytona style. Lap car better just stay on the apron because they ain't nowhere to go up top. Yeah, he going on in the grass. He said, I'm going to hang out down here and weed eat. Alex still up top, holding it strong for the moment. Oh. If you're not nervous as a driver, now's the time to get nervous. Because you just do not know what's going to happen. Look at this. Oh. Alex is like, hey, stay in your own lane. You're coming down here. My lane. Oh, there it is. There it is. 3 wide. Who's going to lead to the line? Caution. Caution out. It happened with the 3 machine. Who was the 3? Christopher Carter. If we see from the 5 machines angle here, yeah, you see that 3 right there. That's actually, that looks like Oh, he's going to come right in. Alf's about to get smashed. Boom! He hit him so hard he went through him. He ain't eat no cat, but he ate the truck. All right, now, is this going to put us in a green-white checker? Let's... Yeah, Dylan, man, I hate that, dude. All right, well, I'll tell you what, it's got to be... Hit those thumbs up out there, folks, man. Appreciate it. The likes and shares. Baker. Again, this caution's going to help him fuel-wise. This should put us in a green-white checker. I'm going to say this should put us in green-white checker. Yeah. Hard to see. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Green, white, checkered one. Man, I appreciate everybody out there tuning in, watching. I really do. Got a good folks out there. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Been a good night here racing. We're about to conclude this one here. Friday night. This is the Battle Royale style race. Hey, if you got, if you're out there and you're an iRacer, want to race for some money, take your chances here. SuperSpeedway racing, anybody can get it done. I mean, like I say, Kenneth McCullough come from 34 positions up. Not about qualifying, just about survival. You can survive these races. That's what you got to do. The roll of the dice. Usually not the fastest truck that wins. The one that's at the end that wins. Yeah, that ain't made no sense, but it sounded good. Right now, it's all Baker. Cullen, Maines, Mahalan, Coffee, Banshee, Rideout, Roberts, Burke, Page are the top 10. So do not count out any one of those in that top 10. Because any one of them can win. Now, I'm going to say we're going to green-white. Jeff, what do you think? We're going to green-white checkered here? I appreciate it, Baker. Trying to get Jeff to let me do some of the Saturday ones. He won't let me do them. Y'all fans out there to get on him. He's cheap. I got to give him a hard time. Hey, if they don't want to hit the like button, they can hit the dislike one out there too. We still appreciate them coming out of their time of day to hate. We love it. Either way. Okay, lights off on the pace car. I don't think this is going to be officially a green-white checker. Because when they go across the line, it's going to be 2 to go. They still could get a white flag. Or they still could get a caution, excuse me. And then it would be a green-white checker. So, here's where that fuel mileage really could. I'm just wondering how close Baker and them are on fuel. Now, these cautions have helped them. I think they don't want to see a green-white checker. They definitely don't want to see 2 of them. Because I think if they see 2, they could run out coming out of turn 4. And if they see the second green-white checker, let me tell you how the green-white checkers work, since we're about ready to go. Is the first attempt, if it goes green and then a caution comes out before they get to the white flag, we get attempt number 2. But on attempt number 2, if it goes green and then a caution comes out, it's over with before they get to the white flag. If they get to the white flag on either one of the attempts, it don't matter then, they race it to the line. So they kill themselves from that point. Here we go. I'm going to say this is not an official one, but either way, we're going to try it. Don't forget, if you're an iRacer out there, sign up for the late race, guys. I know Jeff's got a race going on tomorrow night. I think he's got one on Sunday, so if you're out there wanting to race, check him out. Pace car's in. Here we go. It'll be 2 to go. Essentially, they're going to get the green. And they'll go around. And boy, look at Baker and Maines go. Now, the problem with them getting far out there is if McCullen can get the guy behind him to draft and draft hard, they might be able to run them down. But the problem is you're going to have to get that 42 machine to push and push like crazy. And then I'm going to tell you what, Coffee going to mind his own business and stay down low because he ain't got nowhere to go now. Here comes McCullen to the outside. And oh, car in the wall, carnage, not happening. Boom, we got cars everywhere, caution out. Gonna have a green, white checker now. Wow, you saw that one up front. Watch it one more time here. The grandstand, we'll go slow motion for you. And what happened? Looks like Coffee might have clipped the 42. Ooh, just got a little bit. They just went together is all. And right in the wall, he had nowhere to do. He's like pinataed right off of it. Pa-pow, pow. And from there, oh, and then the 40 nowhere to go. And just mayhem. Look at, oh, he got stuck in the wall. What? Wow. Let's ride. Coffee. Do that one more time. Let's go back. Yeah, right there. He gets hit. Look at the one truck in there. Nashed in. And then look out. Coffee upside down. He's a bumbling, tumbling. Ooh, Hunter Smith. Hunter Smith make it through that. Out there for a minute. Wow. Just like that. Race done. Okay. Yeah. Crunch. Now we know this is an official green-white checkered. Jeff, let me know, is this the second green-white checker? Was that a first one that we had there? Or is this the first green-white checker? Is this the first attempt or second attempt? Because if this is the second attempt, then Baker's going to hope he's out front and another caution flies and this race is over for him. And he's won. Holding your breath. I imagine Hunter was too because he's back there in ninth. All right, but that was close. About as close as you want to come to in a car come across your nose. You need to back on that yellow and look. Ride along with him. We're under caution. Let's ride along with him and see what he sees right here. He sees him flipping, and then, well, it shows it hit him, but wow. Woo! That's what's called close. Yeah, I need confirmation on, is this the second green-white checker? Jeff, I know you're out there listening. Let me know. Any of the drivers out there that know? This will be the first. Okay. So I wasn't sure with how that first one played out. So this is the first one. Stop and go out there lets me know. The cautions help fuel-wise, but I know Baker up front there's... If Baker and Maines are not worried on fuel, McCullen ain't. He put it on lap 66. But Maines and Baker, I've got to be a little bit worried on fuel. I don't see how they can't be. Because there's going to be no saving here. Yeah, he was through the windshield. He did. He did. Boom. Right through it. Done. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of sitting here at all like, okay. Green white checkered attempt number 1. I mean, Baker, there is no saving fuel at this point. I mean, it's go. You're going to have it hammered down. So what he's got is what he's got. Baker's doing what he needs to do. I'm kind of worried about the fuel situation on his end because he might make it through this green-white checker, but can he make it through another one? Because, I mean, there is no saving at this point. He's got to hammer down. McCullen's going to have to hope the guy up there on the top side with him, Merck, knows how to draft. Maines definitely knows how to draft, and then there's what McCullen don't need. Yeah. Well, he needs that 24 to come up there and help him. They need to side draft just a little bit. We'll see if Maines is going to say, okay, I'm going to leave Baker out to dry, come up here and help with McCullen as they storming off down the back stretch. I'm surprised Maines ain't tried to jump that high side. They make it to the white flag. It's official, though. At some point, Maines is going to have to try, if he wants to win this thing, he's got to do something. Come to the line. Oh, they're going to make the white flag. They make the white flag. It's official. And white flag. Race is official now. Here we go. Baker out front. Maines in second. Can the top lane get enough momentum to get it going? Oh, look at Smith. He's had crashing all night long. But does Maines have one last hoorah coming into the final turns? Can't make that move too early. Don't want to make it too late. Out of turn 4. To the start-finish line. Baker's there. Maines says, I'm going to try it. And to the line, it's all going to be Baker winning it. Maines second. Merck comes Allmanson third. What a finish. And then they're just going to wreck him coming across the line. Why not? What a finish to this one. Woo! What a finish, man. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Baker, Maines, Merck. Man, what a race. Wait, get these guys up here, get a word, but what a finish. And yeah, you know, Hunter Smith up in 6, so at least he got his money back. Hey, there you go. Well, Baker held on. Curious to find out how close he is on fuel. Matthew, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
I got you, Joe.
Man, I tell you what, I gotta ask, how close were you on fuel?
Well, if you look at me right now, I'm starting it up and trying to burn it down. I got 0.2 left.
I kind of figured, I was out there telling Mom, man, the entire way, I said, look, if he has 2 green-white checkers, I think he's done. I said he might be able to survive 1, but 2 might be the Achilles heel. What was going through your mind on that green-white checker, though?
You know, I had Jason behind me, so I felt confident again. We just had to really pace it on that first lap, and if I was going to run out, Merck behind was saving enough to where he could push Jason to the line, so I felt confident for the 1-2 for us.
Hey, no doubt about it. I tell you what, well, As yours will look pretty good, though. Came across the line 3 wide there, but you brought home the money tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, just thanks to Jason and Jeff there. Thanks to Coasting Thunder. Thanks to Baker and Son Construction, MPG Motorsports, all the family watching back at home, fiance watching here right now. You for putting on the broadcast. Yeah, I thought Jay was going to pull out and try and beat me there at the line, but he was just, he was running hot on temps. He almost got me, though. That was a good finish.
Oh, no doubt about it. But, man, brought it home tonight. Again, congratulations on that win.
Thanks, Joe.
There we go. Matthew Baker with this guy bringing home in third. Jeff, Joy in the booth, got a copy?
I do got a copy. What's up, buddy?
Well, man, I tell you what, you brought it home in third here tonight, coming across the line. What was going through your mind on that last lap?
Yeah, just push like hell and see what see what happens. I saw Jay go up high, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go on the apron and see what happens. And we jumped down there, and we got 1, 2, 3. So, I mean, that's a pretty good night for us over here. We enjoy getting 1, 2, 3s. My teammates Baker and Maines, we work really well together. So, them 3 cars look good coming across the line. I just watched the replay. They look really good coming through there 3 wide.
Oh, absolutely. And like you said, bringing home one of the money spots third tonight. You got anybody you want to thank for a good finish?
Yeah, well, big shout out to my loving wife. I don't know if she's watching the broadcast or not. Stone River Outfitters, Healing Water Fly Fishing. That's a project them guys are sponsoring for veterans with PTSD and disabilities to go fly fishing, help take their mind off of things. My teammates Maines, teammates Baker. Let's see who else, and all my teammates over at Bandit Motorsports, and Mr. Joe White up there in the booth, getting her done.
I'll tell you what, and I tell you what, y'all getting it done on the track. Good, exciting racing, man. Getting good. Congratulations on that 3rd place.
All right, man. Thanks.
There we go, Jeff, bringing it home. Well, this guy here, Jason Maines. Jason, Joy in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you missed a big one this week. I tell you what, it's been the last couple of weeks been rough, but man, I had to ask Baker. I know y'all were close on fuel. Was y'all worried there it might go to that second green-white checker?
Oh, we were screwed. If it went to the second one, we were done. I mean, we messed up on, I was just telling Baker that we pretty much made mistake after mistake on calculations tonight, and we're just very fortunate to come out on the good end. I mean, we should have pitted. We didn't pit. We shouldn't have pitted. We did pit, and it was just like, wow, man. So, yeah, very fortunate.
Well, and I was talking to Baker's mom out there, and she's always asking me about the fuel stuff. I said, well, let me just tell you this. I said, I know what they can do and what they can't do. I said, and if it goes, I believe, to a second green-white checker, they're done. I said, the first one they probably can get by, but I don't know about that second one. But hey, you came home in second. Did you think you might have had enough to get around Baker there at the end?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know this by now. I wasn't about getting around him. The main thing I would do is make sure I pushed him to the win. Didn't cost us as a team the win. And then I was cooking. I was overheating. So when I pulled up, more than anything, it was to keep from blowing up and wrecking Merck. And then Merck probably would have wrecked Kenneth. Didn't want to wreck Kenneth. We've been racing so good together. And like I said, I like racing with Ken and John and all. And, you don't want to be that guy. So, but yeah, I was going to blow up on water. And that was not going to be good. So fuel and temp.
Well, I tell you, hey, look, and that's what they say, man. Last lap, blow that thing sky high to get to the finish line. But you did it. You got anybody you want to thank coming in home second tonight?
As always, I thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Everything we do is for him. I got to thank Elliott Sadler Esports, Into the Apex, ChevyLiners.com, Colleague Racing, Lennox Industries, Bradley Mechanical, my teammates, Matthew Baker and Merck there. Great job with them. Great racing with John and Kenneth there. A lot of fun. And thank you guys for putting on the broadcast and Jeff hosting the race.
There you go. Jason Maines bringing home tonight second, man. A good run. Folks, I'm going to tell you what. If you don't enjoy that, I don't know what. Hey, throw some fishing up. Jeff likes fishing. Hey, we can watch it. Either way, awesome win. Congratulations there to Matthew. As always, for myself and everyone, have a good weekend and a good night.